Hi everyone, so today we're going to finish learning about the gunpowder, actually not finish, we're going to continue learning about the gunpowder empires with the second empire, which is the Safavids. So if you look at the map, the Ottoman Empire that we learned about yesterday is in green. The Safavids are in pink, and the Mughals that we're going to learn about next are in purple. So the Safavids are in the area that is today Iran, or also often called Persia. They developed from a group of militant Sufis, and remember the Sufis were Islamic mystics. They claimed to be descended from Muhammad and were Shiite Muslims. So that was a difference between them and their neighbors because the Ottomans were Sunni and the Mughals were Sunni. Shiites were persecuted by the Ottomans and the two groups were enemies. And so the Safavids developed a very powerful military to defend against their neighbors who did not like them. And Iran today is one of the only majority Shiite nations in the world, so it is a legacy that continues today. So the Safavid military were called the Red Heads. The first major leader was Ismail, who seized control of Iran in the 1400s and took the title of Shah, which means king. Shiite Islam was their official religion. They did not have toleration for other forms of Islam. They did have limited toleration for other religions, like people of the book. They were defeated by the Ottomans at the Battle of Chaldiran in 1514, which led to even more animosity between Sunnis and Shiites, which just continued to intensify through this period. The golden age of the Safavids is under Shah Abbas. So kind of like yesterday, how we talked about Suleiman the Magnificent for the Ottomans, and that being him being like this really powerful leader and achieving all these things. That's kind of the same with Shah Abbas. So it's the golden age of the Safavids. They developed a modern artillery, so they utilized gunpowder and especially cannons in their warfare. Shah Abbas was a great patron of the arts. Artists came from as far away as China to the Safavid Empire. They built a beautiful capital city at Isfahan. They're especially known for their mosaic work. So you can see some images here, modern day images of some of the architecture from that time period. And they're especially known for their artisan craftspeople, especially in textiles. So just like the Ottomans and other Muslim empires, the Safavids had problems with succession. And so succession disputes caused a series of weak rulers. The last ruler was assassinated in 1722. The legacy of the Safavids, Persian culture still survives today, and there still is this conflict between Shiites and Sunnis in the world. So there's still intense hostility between Shiites and Sunnis that continues to influence politics in the Middle East today. So today you need to do another one of the activities under the gunpowder choice of activities Google Slides. So remember, yesterday you should have done one of the slides having to do with the Ottomans, and you can choose whichever empire you want to assign to each slide. Today you need to choose one additional slide and complete it for the Safavids. I also want to remind you that if you need additional information, which you might for this one, you should check the assigned reading, and there's a PDF of the reading that has a lot of information about the empire. So that's where you can get more details to include in your activity.